Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where we actually wanted to do it with the mic. I just forgot. Okay, ready with the mic. We're gonna do it with the mic. I want everybody to understand that there is no 100% correct, ideal and perfect list for everyone. But you need to get it, especially if you live with someone and you need to film or you need to create something. Most of these things are very, very helpful and they will just make your life 100% easier. You do not have to have them 100%, but they will make your life 100% easier. And I say 100 because, believe me, I've tried so many things and some of them, yes, you can survive without them. In most cases, you will hit that moment where you're gonna be like, I should have just bought it. I like to avoid those moments, be prepared and on the safe side, have everything I need, like right now, right where I'm on the floor. I'm in my room, well, in our room, but he's home and I need to film. In most scenarios, you have someone around who is noisy, you are surrounded by noise, you need to put your phone on something, you need a good camera because not enough light. You cannot control everything around you, but you can adjust as much as possible so it's comfy for you. And this is what I like. And that is why I named this video 4 purchases not fail on social media. These 4 are basics that you have to have if you're starting out. That's good to have. Everything I said earlier, right? It's good to have it. So let's just dive right in. First of all, high quality smartphone, not a camera. If you are just starting out, I do not recommend cameras. Let me just describe why not. It will take you more time to figure out how a camera works. It will take you much more money to, well, maybe not much more, but a bit more money to buy for it the right tripod because they are heavier than the phone, so the tripod will have to be more sturdy. The mics, most of them will probably work with that camera, but they are still gonna be probably not cheap because why would you have good quality picture if you can figure out the settings but have cheap mic, right? So everything will kind of go in price with the cameras. The most important thing is it's not needed. You are gonna be fine and more than fine with your phone. It has amazing quality. If you have iPhone, I am recording right now with my iPhone 14 Pro and it works perfectly. I had a camera previously and now I'm going back to camera again, but that is because I hit the point where it's not enough for me. I've grown so much that I want more, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I know every setting in my phone, but I feel like I need more depth, I need more settings, I need to challenge myself a little bit more, and this is what the cameras are for. The first thing is really a high quality smartphone. I even got my old phone. This is, well, not that old probably, but this is 11 Pro. I prefer iPhones, but if you are not a fan, Samsungs that are modern, they work, or Google phone, for example. Let's try to film with this one. Okay, let's test Google phone. Now they're standing right next to each other and we will compare the shot. I think I have to hold it like this. I don't see myself in the Google one. But my point is, again, iPhone, Google, Android, doesn't really matter. They're all good, the modern ones. This is everything you need to start. Or in the beginning. You can take it, send me 2 videos, last ones. Thanks. Okay, thanks. And right now I am using the 14 Pro and 11 Pro. Again, for you to compare the picture, because I wouldn't say that 11 Pro is so much worse because it's so old. It's, well, in modern times we can say that it's much older than the 14 Pro, but again, if you compare the visuals, they are pretty much the same. Right now, let's compare 14 Pro and 11 Pro. I'm using my old phone to film, and I will also compare the two pictures on the screen. You will see the difference, and again, the main point is that the difference is not really there. They do look pretty similar, and even if you have an older version, even iPhone 10 would be great if you have enough memory, of course. But again, the main thing to take from here is, even if you use, unless you use a very, very old crappy phone, then okay, you cannot film anything, and better not to spoil everybody's day with those videos and such quality. But if you have anything from iPhone 10, iPhone 11 Pro especially, they are a bit better screen-wise.
My trousers in here and stuff. You know what you need to do? You need to get a workspace. You know, a co-working space. You should do one.
Second one is a good mic, because especially if you are vlogging, if you are filming in the streets, if you're filming in public places, if you live with someone and you still need to film, it would be amazing if you had a mic. As I have mine here right now. Actually, a really funny and interesting story about this mic. I didn't spend anything on it. I won this one and this one. I won them when I bought a YouTube course. I won $500, and I spent those $500, well, I could spend them only because it's a YouTube course. I could only spend them on equipment. So I got this mic, which is around 200 pounds, a bit more, I think. And then there is the DJI's, that is 100 something pounds, and others. But there is perfectly fine ones on Amazon, to be honest, for 30 pounds. Some of my clients got them from Amazon for 30 pounds. It's absolutely fine. It was working perfectly. So yeah, I just got lucky, honestly. Mic in the phone, at least iPhone, is okay. We can compare the sounds from the previous shots that I took with my it wasn't my Google Pixel. The only problem you're gonna find is when you film outside public places, there is noises. Even a little bit of noise is gonna be very distractive in a video. And even if you try to somehow edit it in CapCut or any other editing app, still might not really work as you want it to be. Mics will give you right away clear and nice sound, as I have right now. The mic I have here is Rode, by the way. This one as well. This is Rode Wireless 2, Go 2 something. I will write it somewhere on the screen. And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. You can clip it to whatever you're wearing. Comes with this bag. You can keep them in this bag. Get little dead cats. You get chargers for everything, just the cables. Then the receiver, transmitters, you have everything. Transmitters, yeah, transmitters, receivers. The only thing I purchased is the mini jack, I think it was, right? The little thingy, the little cable that connects this to an iPhone. Especially if you have 15 or 16, they have, again, different. And that might be a bit frustrating, so you would have to find the right connector, but again, you can find on Amazon. After you get your mic, you will definitely spend less time, have less headache thinking where I should sit down for it not to be noisy, where I should film, where I have to do all this. You know, you're gonna stop thinking of all the people that are walking around. You can literally stand in the crowd and do it, because it's already quite a stressful procedure to film yourself, especially for beginners, especially for new people. It will take, I don't want to say a long time, but for everybody it's going to be a different period of time. It's going to be a few times filming yourself, a week, half a year, or even a year for some people. All depends on you know what. Again, these 4 purchases are not only gonna make your content better, the quality much better, it will help you to not to stress out that much. It will literally save your nerve cells, and you will not feel overwhelmed every time you know you have to film, and every time you're filming. It's gonna be much smoother process. And that's why these 4 purchases just need to be there. Third one, proper lighting. I just always thought that I could do it without it. You know, I am the person that I'm like, I can find the spot, I can do it, I can find the light in any place, anywhere, I can do it. Just spend those money, make your life easier, because I always try to figure it out, find the light, make it quiet, but I spend so much energy on it. By now, by the time I got these 4 things, I should have just ordered it right away, to be honest, if I really wanted to film. I use Windows usually to film, and again, as I mentioned, I am the hero. I can always figure it out. I do have some small stuff though. Where's my light? So you can be proud of me. This one I recently, finally, after I should have purchased it a year ago, probably, to be honest. I will try to include all the links of everything I've bought, or even the stuff I won. I will just include links under the video. You can find it there. This one was 20 something pounds, I think, with delivery. Little clip that you can attach on the top of you can attach it to the top of your phone, and you can film yourself like this. It's very bright. It was very bright. There's a bit of noise. And then you can change colors. I ordered cold and warm because I wanted to have both. I think it's pretty good. Obviously now it's bright, but it definitely works better in the dark, and for some stuff you definitely can use it if it's not a very bright day. Another little light. Very cute one. This one I got with those mics that I mentioned that I won. This little buddy is not extremely bright, but I think for its size, it has 3, 4. Okay, 4. I think it's quite good for the size, because, oh, look. I think if I put them together, might be, or one behind me. I don't see anything. Lights, Jesus Christ. And finally, 4th thing that you need is a tripod. This is a big collection. Get ready. This is like, I don't know what's the name, but like an octopus. I have no idea where I got it from, to be honest. I usually see them attached to like a fence outside or anything. You just wrap it around and then you film. but I think that's too fiddly. I don't like to just stand there and wrap it around, you know? Now let's look at version 2 of that one. It's kind of like his big brother because it also has bendy legs. But again, I do not want to stand there and be like... These two are not my favorite ones. I do not use them at all. I would rather use this. Best, it sticks to the glass. If you have a fence, you definitely have there some kind of glass, a window and stuff. And yeah, it's gonna leave a bit marks, but you know, windows outside are still dirty. You just stick it, film it, and you walk away. You can film with your front camera only because the back one is at the back. I do love this one. Very sturdy, metal, kind of looks like a gun. Pew pew! I have no idea why I didn't say more about this one because I really love it. The only problem with this tripod I'm having is that it's not very tall, so there is not enough height if you want to put it on your level when you're standing. You can only use it in your hand or put it on a table, couch, anything. Next one is a little bit... It's falling apart, but let's be quick. Okay, so this is, I think, one of the first one I purchased when I came to London. And I have no idea what happened with it because it just spent last 6 months in my wardrobe. And then I took it out yesterday or the other day and it just broke. So regular one, extend legs if you want. Not working anymore though. This is... I have no idea how to describe this. Very random purchase from God knows where at this point, and I think it was for the car, but I decided that I'm gonna use it for my window in my previous house, in my bathroom, to film from, or any window, to be honest. I was planning on filming, I think, from two sides, from two phones, and well, that didn't happen. They are very plasticky, very weird. I do like this though. The holding thing is like this claw is super, super good. So yeah, another sucker in both meanings of the word. Another professional buddy is this guy, which is, Jesus, I don't know how to fold it. I had to change to another tripod because I wanted to show you the star of the last 5-6 months, I guess. You will never guess the price of this thing. I call it a Ninja something because I can kick somebody's ass with it, definitely. Got it off TikTok shop, my first ever purchase from there. And it was... it was £1.70. I'm not joking. £1.70. It was some kind of discount or something. I saw it after that for 10, 17, 20 pounds. And this is what it looks like. You can carry it in any bag. I've tried it. Then you open the legs and then extend the body. You have a remote control. Because it's so compact, it's very easy to bring it everywhere in most of the bags, unless you have a very small bag. Then I use just the, where is it? The suckers. It's always on my phone. These two are my go-to on a regular, on everyday basis. Easy to put in any big or medium bag or a tote bag. Easy to just put it and leave it there to film you. The only thing is very light for the phone and for the window outside, so it might knock it off. If you are careful, usually it's fine, especially if you are close to it or you just need to put it somewhere where your phone is not gonna get crashed and where it's not gonna fall or get stolen. That's it. I would say this, and this. Yeah, and you can live without this, to be honest. This was my list of the 4 purchases you need to make to win social media, to start social media, to win in terms of to start doing it first of all. Then teach yourself, get this habit, get the experience, and it's gonna be great. Leave a comment below if you have anything else you think is important and I need to add a 5th thing to this list of must-have purchases for social media. And I'll see you in the next video.